welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Darvish. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Darvish delivers. Right side, and that's just foul. That one's upstairs, 1-2. Ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fly ball to right. And that'll get down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Shohei Ohtani, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Just missed. Nobody out, runner at first. Check swing. He held up. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Ripped to first. Caught. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. So Harper stands in. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one is absolutely belted. Cruz on the move, hauls it in to end the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one out to right. Clemente in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Line drive. Nabs it, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But
oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. It's a bomb. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. So 2 away with nobody on. And next for L.A., Nick Castellanos. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Ball, 1 strike.
And that one missing low.
1-1.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Second inning set to go. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Roberto Clemente.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
One down, Phillies down a run. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Up the middle. Slings to first, and that quickly 2 away. Babe Ruth now at the plate.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
Started to swing, held up. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 outs, base is empty. Gets under it and pops it up. Henderson. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, home of the World Series champs. Last year was a good one for the Dodger faithful, singing L.A. winning their 2nd title in the last 5 years.
Yeah, what a year, Boog. And that makes it 8 championships in franchise history. Tremendous job all around. They won the Shohei sweepstakes, led baseball in attendance, had the best record in the league, and finished it off with the World Series.
Got him. Now 1 away. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Swings through that.
It's 0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Contreras under it, and he's got it. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Got him to go. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Darvish back to work. That misses. And it's 1-0. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Fly ball down the line. Castellanos gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Here's some real power at the plate. Curtis Granderson. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get on.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag. Out in second. And it goes just foul. 2 outs. That's inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And there's a ball.
3-1.
In the air, right side. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. Back to the top of the lineup. Luis Arraez stands in. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The run scores from third, and they trail by 1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ohtani stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He put a great swing on that
3,
ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Next offering is outside. That's inside. And a count 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that's the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Cut on and lifted in the air. Clemente in position. Drops into the glove. 1 down. Dylan Cruz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one hooked foul. And ball 1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first, with no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. This is Bryson Stott. The other way, and foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Runner takes off, got him swinging. Throw to second, out there, and that ends the inning. Back Back here in L.A., now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Roberto Clemente.
There's a swing and a drive. Castellanos makes the grab, and there's one down. Rafael Devers up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Ball one there. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back there. Out of here. And that gives them the lead. It's 2-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Babe Ruth getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more. Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
One down, base is empty. That one way inside. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side, foul. And that's just foul. Fights it off, he'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's downstairs and outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Over to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Wilson Contreras. And that one is inside ball 1. Contreras, 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Outside, and now 2-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And he deals. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
3-1.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. 2 outs, runner at first. Curtis Granderson stands in for the Phillies. That one fouled off. This to center field. Cruz pulls it down, and that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom 4. Now the number 2 hitter, Jason Varitek. Going 1.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
That one misses, and the count 1-2. Good eye right there. And there's a base hit to the left. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Barrettson headed for the plate. Relay throw. He's safe. It's 2-2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
In the dirt. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now here is Adam Dunn. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He was late there, strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And that's a little bit high.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. And it's in time for the 3rd out. So we go to the top of the 5th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Derek Jeter. First pitch misses.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. On the ground, out to short. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So the Philly batting order turns over. Luis Arias stands in for the Phillies. And a curve misses outside, ball 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Ohtani in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And the slider just misses. That one ripped. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Harper at the plate and takes high there. And he grounds one to the right side. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado. This one in the air, center field. Granderson makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Now at the plate, Andy Pajes. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
Goes down looking.
Now batting. Center
And
fielder,
up next from Los Angeles, Dylan Cruz. And that one clips the corner. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Number 99. Taiwan Walker.
And the first offering is not close. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pages makes the grab, and there's one down. Now it's Devers at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ruth in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one fouled off. 2 down. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That misses the zone.
One ball, no strikes.
And that one ripped into right. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Curtis Granderson stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Relay throw home. Safe.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in 2. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul. But that
tosses across to first. That ends the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. First pitch just misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
No, that's out.
Off the plate, 2-0. This one in the air. Devers makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. And that is out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Devers settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Howard. Swing and a miss.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that's outside. And the count 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the back here at Dodger Stadium. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arraez. Walker back to work. Right side. Castellanos makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 3. Up and
That's the
in.
ball.
Ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. And misses
That's inside. That's the ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Ripped on the ground to second, whips it to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. That one
That's
misses, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
In the air out to center. Henderson makes the play. Bottom of the 7th, leading off Nick Castellanos. The pitch. Fought off foul. Strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there
0-2.
even this deep into the outing.
Next pitch
1
is
ball, 2
downstairs.
strikes.
That one down the line. And Castellanos is out. To the batter now Adam Dunn.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Fouled off down the right side. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away. And next for LA, Gunnar Henderson.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Next pitch misses outside. And now it's even 1-1. Popped up. Jeter brings it in for the 3rd out. We go to the 8th, and now for the Phillies, Roberto Clemente. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Man aboard, and here is Devers. He's already homered in this game. This one popped up. And out number 1 on the grab. And now Babe Ruth. 0 for 3 in this one. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1-0.
Ground ball could be 2. Throws to Henderson. Over to Howard, and that double play ends the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Out to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a ball popped up. Arise. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
doubled into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Devin Williams. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Tying run at the plate. That's inside.
1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to...
That one 95 to finish him off.
The batter, number 5.
Bryson Stott steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Climb the ladder with that fastball. It's 0-1. And it's through for a hit. Coming home. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 4-3. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Varitek. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So
0-2.
if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Got him. That's out number 3. Back here in L.A., and here is Wilson Contreras. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
In the dirt.
1-1.
And the count even 1-1. And there's a ball. That one fouled off. 2-2. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The batter, the center fielder.
So digging in, Curtis Granderson. That one misses. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball.
2-0.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. To Howard, and they turn 2. So 2 down now, and here is Derek Jeter.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pajes makes the catch. And so bottom of the 9th, and now the first baseman, Ryan.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 71.
Strike 1. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Caught him looking for the K.
The right fielder,
here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
So hard to touch.
No ball.
I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Pena swings through it for strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Hader is just 1 strike away. 3. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Glavine with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.